You're here, darling. Guards, you may leave us be now. Thank you. Oh, my dear. Are my personal chefs feeding you well? Dear newly recruited, I've never had chefs before, since we vampires always have our meat raw, as you humans say. But having to eat raw meat as a human would really hurt that body of yours, won't it? I want to keep you in top shape. Make sure you're all well and healthy, whether it be for the sake of keeping your blood in excellent quality or personal reasons. Do you like your room? The guards initially suggested that you'd be placed in our chambers down there, but I wanted you to take the guest room myself. Maybe being a noble does have its perks after all, don't you think? Don't need to look so afraid, darling. I won't hurt you. Come here, sit on my lap. We vampires are a lot stronger than you humans think, you know? And this is an order from your master, after all. Yes, my little baby? Good human. You know, I've been wondering what to do with you. It seems as if I'm attracted to you beyond your blood. The more I think about it, the more confusing it seems to be for me. Feelings? I've never seen vampires display such affection to humans all my life. It is unsightly. Although, as I said on the first day we met, your blood is of extremely high quality, one of the best out there, and yet I can't seem to bring myself to have another taste. You humans are extremely fragile, after all, like a porcelain doll. I am, perhaps, afraid of breaking you. Even worse, I'll lose you. Nonsense, isn't it? I know you're afraid of me, and yet, why do I have such a desire to protect you? Tell me, human, what am I feeling? Is it infatuation? Perhaps attraction? Or I believe maybe love? How is it possible a vampire would fall for a human? Our kinds are meant to be mortal enemies against each other. I've never heard of such a thing. My mother's book. No, darling, I just remembered the tale my mother used to tell me back then on how a human and a vampire fell in love together and ran away from the world. Just the two of them. Such a forbidden love, with both sides against them. The humans, furious and terrified of the monster within their territory, and the vampires, ashamed that their own kind stooped to such a low, deemed them an outcast, both kinds refusing to accept the other's presence. they had each other, and that was all that mattered to them. Silly, isn't it? How dangerous the emotion of love is. How foolish would it be to do the same? What will it achieve? What good does it bring? There's nothing. They're both left with nothing. No place to go to. There's no other way for vampires to live other than to live off human blood. At the same time, as a lover, you wouldn't want to hurt them. But even if you drink another human's blood, you're hurting their kind. Or even worse, if you refuse to drink human blood at all, you'll grow too weak and... well, you cannot protect your significant other if humans or vampires attack you. Or you'll just die on your own, willingly, because you simply refuse to drink your partner's blood. Love makes one foolish. Love makes one weak. And if you're weak in this world, you'll be killed. What do you mean by that, human? Are you saying that I'm wrong? In exchange of that, love brings one trust and happiness, you say? You are interesting, human. I feel like I've yet to understand this world whenever I talk to you, despite me living hundreds of years more than yourself. You seem to know this world more than I do. Maybe I've yet to learn a lot from your kind. After all, I am a vampire, and you are a human. Is there more to it? Of course I want to protect you. You're my pet, right? And if I'm going to protect you, I need more strength, don't I? And in exchange for strength, I need blood, don't I? I need your blood. Oh, Epiphany. It all makes sense now. And that's the reason I'm keeping you here. Keeping you alive, isn't it? Even if my views are flawed, even if they're messed up, I'm not wrong, am I? The one who's wrong here is the world. Oh, you're doing better than I thought, human. You're showing me the light in the awful world we both live in. You must be rewarded for this, yes, darling? How about I reward you with a kiss? Always ready for this, aren't you? What an obedient pet. You know, kissing you doesn't feel that bad. I mayhaps enjoy this act. The satisfaction that comes from it, knowing that you're all mine, head to toe. If love even exists between us. placing on my hand on your cheek like this. How precious you are. Your hands, they're warm compared to mine. Now that I'm actually holding a human so close like this, I'm beginning to like the warmth you humans emit, darling. Will you be able to warm this icy heart of mine? I wonder. Should I be rewarded too, baby? I am treating you so kindly, giving you the guest room, hiring a chef for you, showing you affection like this. I need to be strong to protect you, don't you think? Would be nice if I had some of that blood of yours to help me out. Showing your neck so willingly to me like this. Such an obedient one. Maybe if you feed me like this every once in a while, maybe running away with you doesn't sound too bad after all. Now, thank you for the meal. I can never get enough of that blood of yours, darling. I feel so much better already. Now, as much as I love to spend more time with you, I have places I need to be. Thank you for today. I look forward to talking to you again, as I do, every day, my darling. See you then.